Have you ever wondered why Charles Dickens is considered one of the greatest novelists of the Victorian era? The answer lies in his ability to weave intricate tales filled with unforgettable characters set against the backdrop of a society marked by great disparities. A prime example of this is The Old Curiosity Shop, a tale that takes us on a journey through the heart of 19th century England. The Old Curiosity Shop is not just a story, it is a window into the world of its time, a world full of contrasts, complexities and curiosities. Dickens uses his pen to paint a vivid picture of this world, with its cobblestone streets, its teeming markets, its opulent mansions and its dingy slums. His characters, each with their own quirks and traits, are the lifeblood of this narrative, adding colour and depth to the canvas of his storytelling. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to meet the characters that bring this story to life. Our journey begins with the story's heroine, Nell Trent. Nell, the young and innocent protagonist of The Old Curiosity Shop, is the embodiment of purity and childlike wonder in a world often marred by darkness. She is the beacon of light in the lives of those around her, including her doting grandfather. Nell's relationship with her grandfather is a central theme in the narrative. Together, they navigate through the trials and tribulations of life, with Nell often acting as the voice of reason and maturity beyond her tender years. She becomes the caretaker, the provider, and the moral compass for her grandfather, displaying resilience that belies her delicate exterior. Her interactions with the other characters too are laced with compassion and empathy, making her an endearing figure. However, Dickens does not shy away from introducing tragedy into Nell's life. The hardships she endures, combined with her unwavering innocence, create a poignant juxtaposition that leaves a lasting impression. Nell's purity and tragic circumstances make her a character that Dickens's readers won't soon forget. Next, we turn our attention to Nell's grandfather, a complex and flawed character. A man of paradoxes, he embodies both love and desperation, hope and despair. His singular obsession is to transform his beloved granddaughter Nell into a lady of fortune. Driven by this consuming desire, he plunges himself into a world of chance and uncertainty. His character is further complicated by his struggle with an insidious gambling addiction. A vice that, despite his best intentions, leads to a spiral of downfall, ultimately endangering the very person he sought to protect. His relationship with Nell is both tender and tumultuous, painting a poignant picture of their shared journey. In his desperate gambles, we see a man caught in the throes of addiction, his love for Nell the only beacon in his tumultuous sea of self-destruction. Nell's grandfather, a figure of both sympathy and frustration, adds layers of complexity to our story. Now let's delve into the darkness with Daniel Quilp, the story's antagonist. A character of unmatched wickedness, Quilp is a dwarf with a manipulative nature that rivals his stature. His cunning is a driving force in the plot, and his vile actions often propel the story forward in unexpected ways. Quilp's interactions with Nell and her grandfather are particularly chilling. He uses his cunning to exploit the grandfather's gambling problem, taking advantage of their desperate situation. Despite his petite figure, Quilp's malicious intent towers over the other characters, casting a shadow of dread and uncertainty. However, every character has their downfall, and Quilp is no exception. His wickedness eventually leads to his undoing, a fitting end for such a vile character. Quilp's demise is a reminder that no matter how cunning or manipulative one may be, wickedness will always meet its match. Quilp, with his devilish deeds, keeps us on the edge of our seats, wondering what will happen next. As we draw our discussion to a close, let's revisit the roles these characters play in The Old Curiosity Shop. Nell Trent emerges as the symbol of innocence and purity, her life a testament to the endurance of goodness in the face of adversity. Her grandfather, though flawed, showcases the power of love and the lengths to which one would go to protect those dear to them, while also illustrating the destructive nature of obsessive worry. On the other end of the spectrum, we find Daniel Quilp, the embodiment of greed and malice, a stark contrast to Nell and her grandfather. Through Quilp, Dickens explores the depths of human depravity, giving us a character whose malicious designs serve as the catalyst for the unfolding drama. In the intricate web of their relationships, Dickens paints a vivid picture of humanity, capturing the constant struggle between good and evil, innocence and corruption. He leaves us with a story that continues to resonate over a century later, testament to the timeless nature of his storytelling.